Alright, good evening guys. Today we will do visualization, basic visualization, right? So go to import data, go to Apocalypse Food Prep visualization tutorial. This one is already shared in the link. From this. I click all this table here. Straight away load, don't click transform data, load. Alright, the data is here. Okay, first open the first two first. Now first visualization we're going to see here is the stack bar chart. The stack bar chart, once you click that, a window will appear like this. We have to choose y-axis and x-axis here. So for us to find y-axis and x-axis here, we can choose any parameter here and click and drag it here. So for y-axis, click product name, okay, or what you do, you press here, you drag here, y-axis, okay. And another one is sum of unit sold. For x-axis you choose unit sold, you put it here, okay. Now you can see the graph here. You will have x-axis is sum of units sold and y-axis is product name. You can see here, okay, this is the graph you have. But then we want to make each graph, if you want to make each product name here with a different color, there's another slot here for us, legend, okay. So here legend, we're going to differentiate, legend means you're going to differentiate uh, units or things in different color, okay. If you try to click product name and put it here, you can see it has different color now, and it has is legend here, okay. Light blue is multi-tool, dark blue is nylon rope, something like that you can see here. All right, that is regarding stack bar chart. And okay, if you press here, highlight this, you see a box here. You go for next one, stack column chart, you press this, the thing will change to stack column chart. And legend, again you press this product name here and will become like this. Okay, so just now was stack bar chart, okay. Somehow the legend is missing. Again you can pull the product name into legend, put it here. And you can also, it depends on what you want, you can also press stack column chart. That is regarding, okay. I'm going to name. You can go here, general, title, you can name this as, I'm going to name this as graph 2, okay, graph 2, okay. You play around with all these filter here, this one also there's a filter here, okay. All this filter, play around, what is this, click. I'm just teaching you the base thing. This is filter and this is format visualization. There's a visual and general. You try to play around with these things, huh? Now we're going for graph 3. Graph 3 would be, I'm going for line chart. Press the line chart. For line chart, for x-axis, you drag date purchased. A date purchase you drag here, and then for y-axis you unit sold. So if you notice here, this one I have explained in the class, that in the x-axis it has years, quarters, month, and day. If you go to the date purchase in the table view, later you can check. Date purchase was only 3 months is given. Okay, so if you go by year, okay, the priority go for the top. If you go by year, the 3 months falls is 1 year. That's why one dot here. Okay, 3 months falls under 1 year. Okay, so that's why one dot. So we in this case we cannot visualize anything, so you remove the year. If you go by quarter, again 3 months is one quarter, again one dot. We don't want that. And now only you can see the month, 3 month, 1 2 3, January, February, March. You can see the month there. Of course, you can go by day here. Later we will click it. Okay, we keep it in the month. If you go by day, it becomes like this. Much we keep it for month, and then again there's no color. We don't know what is the uh, unit product name here, so we pull the product name, put into legend. Now you can see that the what you call the sum of units in terms of product name, backpack, duct tape, multi-tool, all these things. Okay, in the filter here, later you try, and then in the filter here, let's say there's a product name here. I want backpack only. If I click here, only the backpack graph will appear. If I want duct tape, and then it will appear. So play around with all this filter later on, and you will have this. If I press this for, that's the thing. Okay, for line graph, so line graph is going to be like this. And there's a different type of line graph here. You can see area chart. Area chart will give you the area under each graph, in case if you want to use this. And this one is a stack area chart. I explained in the class. It's stacked one by one. It's like a cumulative frequency graph. Okay, it add up, the quantity will add up here. And then 100% stack area chart. Okay, it goes by percentage, stacked but percentage, and all these things. So I'm going to keep it as a line, and I'm going to name this as this is combo chart. Can I press this? Am I getting, might be same because maybe the variables doesn't suit. So this is combo chart. Graph 4 is combo chart, or you can name it line and stack column chart. We're going for the fifth one now. Five, I'm going for scatter plot here. Okay, press here scatter plot. In the scatter plot, for values you put product name. Okay, each dot, it will represent each dot in the scatter. So each dot, it has its x coordinate, y coordinate. What your x coordinate you want to put, maybe price here. Okay, and then y coordinate can be production cost. Okay. The price here, you maybe you put sum of price, and production cost, sum of production cost price as sum. Make sure you put sum. And you have nice scatter here. And if you want to give different color for each product, what you have to do, go for legend, product, that's not what you put, product name in it. So put here, see, you have different color. Okay, that is scatter plot. You want to name this as of 6. If you want the label, if you label here, you can see here details label, detail label outside. Okay, now the label is outside. What label you want? If you want, you see, all detail label, it will change, it will show you all the labels, label content, only date, something like this. Okay, you can play around here with all these things. Percentage, it will choose only percentage. So you play around with the format and filter here, so you can learn many things here. So for the time being, I'm going to put like this, and the position of label is outside. If you want the label to be inside, it can be like this. In the class, I already explained what is prefer outside and prefer inside. Okay, those who attend the class, you should be able to understand that. Okay, for example, overflow text, if I put all details, overflow text means now the I can show you what is the difference between prefer inside and inside. Now you never allow overflow text. Okay, let's say you put inside first. Okay, all the thing outside first. Okay, now you never, let me put inside. If you never allow overflow tags, which means if the label is inside the graph here, inside each color here, and that portion doesn't fit the label, then it won't appear inside because your command is inside. For example, if the text is lengthier or wider than the portion here, it won't appear. But if you put prefer inside, means you are giving option to the program. Okay, if it doesn't fit, then you put outside. That's the idea. Prefer inside means if the label doesn't fit the portion, so you may put the label outside. So you can see here, if I press prefer inside, you see the label is outside because you are telling the Power BI that if the label is cannot fit inside the portion, you put outside. That is prefer inside. But if you give the command inside, you exactly want it to be inside. No preference, no option, exactly want to be inside. But if the label doesn't fit the portion, it won't appear. That's the thing. Okay, that's the same goes for outside, but I cannot give any example here due to the only one chart. Okay, I prefer like this. Now let us graph 6 done, and last one would be, I'm just covering the basic, the rest I will cover some more in the class. Okay, this one you can press, also play around with what is that, go for visualization, pie chart here. Pie chart means normal pie chart, the one we use. Okay, and last part is table. For the table is the easiest. It goes by column by column. So the first column, what, see, there's only one fill up place here. Okay, first column, maybe you want to put customer. You can see customer name here, and number of units sold, sum of units sold. Okay, you can see the customer and sum of units sold, one column, first column, second column. If you want to add more, maybe production cost. You can see each customer here, unit sold and production cost. So it goes by column by column. Matrix, beside that there's a matrix. It serves the same purpose but different interference here. Okay, so here it has rows, columns and values here. For matrix, matrix it goes by the area. So matrix doesn't fit this one. You go by table only. The table goes by column by column. Okay, table goes by column. Matrix later we will cover that for the next part. So this one is, I'm going to name it as, there's no title for that